You're listening to Pet World Radio, and this is the Addictive Reef Keeping with Tyler Johnson. Stay tuned for live chats, expert guests, tips and tricks, product reviews, and many more topics.
Alright guys, Tyler Johnson here, and I'm back here at the Greenleaf Garden Center. And if you guys remember, this is where I told you guys the tank was going. You walk into the store, got some cactus here, little bog terrarium, and you go back to the rest of the store. So as you guys can see, this is going to be a pretty big focal point in the store, so we're going to want to make this thing look as sick as possible. As you guys can see, we have all the glass panels. Anthony went ahead and ordered 3/8, so we have that nice polished look and extra strength. Here's our RO mixing station. Got our bulbs for our algae scrubber. Got all our pumps for the system. I think they were out here, but they're in the back room right now. So the first order of business right now is to build the sump. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out. Guys, so I figured I'd give you guys an update on the inhabitants and how they're all doing. Unfortunately, we ended up losing the Melanaris wrasse, which is a big bummer. And that could probably be because there's no sand in the system right now. I mean, that really stresses them out, not being able to hide. But that's our only loss so far. Corals are looking really good. Got quite a bit of cyno, brown cyno, probably due to this 1000-watt 65K bulb. So all these guys are doing really good. We got some circulation going on in here to keep everything nice and cool. I could add the Jabo pumps on here, but I think for now it's fine. We're going to go ahead and empty out the rest of the live rock that's in the other barrel and start having this tank run too as well while the tank is cycling. So I'm going to get back to working on the tank. See you guys. As you guys can see, we have our live rock and we have all the inhabitants from the other system, including the skimmer. Now we're going to be moving all of these inhabitants over to the custom 150-gallon tank today and kind of semi-set it up. I purchased some JB weld, water weld, and we will be epoxying some new rocks together and building a structure. But in the meantime, we'll let our fish and coral get used to the system. So I'm going to go ahead and test for some nitrates and ammonia, make sure this tank hasn't cycled or anything out of the ordinary. I'm going to go test the other tank. Water, make sure there's no ammonia in it, and I will be also dosing stability for the next 7 days to basically handle the possible cycle that we may have. So you guys just sit back and watch. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we got all the rock in here. I think the rock structure turned out great. We placed a few corals in here, some frog spawns, hammers, torches. So what do you guys think? This is going to be the frag tank. I'm going to work out this bubble issue later. I might just leave it like that, kind of have a little surge. And the water falls over this algae scrubber, which we got two 12-watt ABI Part 38s there. And this is the refugium section, which right now we just have some big pieces of rock, chaetomorpha, and a few corals that will eventually move up to the top tank. Then we have our ASM G4X, and this thing I think is rated for about 350 gallons or 250 gallons, I'm not quite sure, but as you guys can see, I've only had it on the system for about 25 minutes and it's already produced that much foam, so wicked piece of equipment to have on this thing. We have our Jabo DC 12,000 on here. Excellent pump. It's got this control right here where we can control the speed, hit a button, turn it off for feeding, things like that. These are the IT 2060s. We got 3 of them on here, all at the custom setting of 1 hour intervals, and the percentages go up, ramp up, and then ramp back down for the night. Here's the salt mixing station. Here's our saltwater barrel right here, mixing salt. Also have a manifold on here for when we do water changes. There's actually a pipe behind here that puts the water in and pulls the water back out through this garden hose. So water changes can be done in about 4 minutes, and we're changing probably 50 gallons of the water that fast. So we just siphon this much out of the tank and then open up some ball valves and throw in brand new salt water. We got the lights on this beautiful piece of juniper, it looks like. Plank cut down, and then they have ratchets we can pull it up. Talking about putting an automatic one there where we can hit a button and the whole thing raises, so we're in the process of building that. But other than that, guys, I think it looks great. Anthony did a great job on the plumbing. I'm going to have to introduce you to him shortly, probably in the next video. Next video will probably be adding more snails, more fish, things like that, and really letting this system successfully establish. So thanks for watching, guys. Please check us out on Facebook at Addictive Reef Keeping, and happy reefing.